Hello, my friend.
Hello, my friend. How are you? Does this feel weird?
Yeah.
So this is the 5th episode of the Movie Dweeb Podcast, where we're talking about films, obviously, movies, TV show, and all that malarkey with one of my very, very good friends. She's a radio presenter. She is a qualified dancer. She's an excellent cook, but she knows absolutely bugger all about movies.
Yay!
So what a great booking for the podcast, Aimee Vivian.
I'm here. Let's do this.
Oh,
Know
wow.
nothing about movies, but we're on.
This could be a real quick podcast. This could be more of a GIF than a podcast.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. Trust me. I'll give you something.
That sounded like a threat.
It was slightly a threat.
You're right, my little angel.
Hey.
Does this feel weird, you being on the sort of like other side of the mic,
Yeah.
not in control?
It feels weird, like being interviewed, because normally I'm the interviewer or
Yeah.
the person that's doing the podcasting. So okay, yeah.
Well, if you want, I can just sit back and you just do all the hard work.
No. I've got my relaxed stance. I've got my pajamas on.
And you've
Chilled.
obviously been a big fan of the past 4 episodes of the Movie Dweeb Podcast, right?
Yeah.
What's been your favourite bit of it so far?
Well, I really enjoyed listening to not last week's episode, the week before,
Yeah.
because this week is this week, if that makes sense. With the girl who you had on.
I thought you was going to bluff your way throughout this whole thing. You
No,
actually did
look
listen.
at me,
You're
I'm
such a
not
good
bluffing.
friend.
I know. He said, got to get those podcast listens up, guys. Hit subscribe. He's my good friend Dan.
Oh my God, I should pay you for this.
Yeah.
I won't. I'm very broke and spend it all on this studio.
It's true, right?
It all sounds like a sad joke, but it's all very true.
Very true.
But also I want to apologise because you've been waiting around the streets of London for 2 hours for this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You didn't even blink during that. You was quite aggressive,
No,
angry.
that's the kind of thing that good friends do.
And actually, I've lied. I think I said this was the 5th episode. This is definitely the 4th episode.
So you do only have 4 good friends.
Yeah. I was just making stuff up
Okay.
there. This is the 4th episode and I've already buggered up the intro.
Yes.
So it's only going to go downhill from here.
And didn't you have your friend Simon on?
Simon,
Yeah,
Liv,
Liv.
Benedict,
Liv.
and now you.
Yeah, love that.
What were you doing on the streets of London while you was waiting for me?
Well, there's a pub opposite work, so, I may have...
You're hammered.
I just had a G&T, just to relax a little bit into the interview.
What, on your own?
Obviously not. With a couple of our good friends,
Legend.
obviously.
What, and you said to them, no, I'm going to go do a little
I said,
podcast?
listen, I've got to be professional. I can only have one.
I heard you say professional there. The gin's kicking in. And that is Aimee drinking. I'll let the listeners decide.
I said to them, guys, I've got Dan's podcast, and it's really important that we do a good job for him.
How many people are you with? Like 3 or 4?
Just the one.
Still, again, if you advertise it to that one
Yeah.
person, that's another listen. I will
Callum's
take it to the bank.
listening.
Callum ain't listening. He
Yeah.
works for a radio show. He don't even listen to his own radio show,
Well.
let alone this podcast.
He might do when he's in the pub.
Oh, God, no, I don't want to hear text from him after 18 Guinnesses about
Or
this.
Callum reviewing this podcast that we're doing after he's had 18 Guinnesses, though, that would be funny.
It would also get a lot more listens than this
Yeah.
in the first place, and I don't want the competition.
Okay, right, okay.
What's new in the world of you, Aimee?
What is new in the world of Aimee? Since when? This year?
Well, yeah, you're right. To a lot of people, you're new to the podcast,
Yeah.
so we just got to go
Hello.
from birth.
When I was born in 1991, I'm an only child. I've got 2 dogs. When I was 18, I went to uni. Then I came back from uni. I sold pat testing. Then I got a job on the radio in 2015 for Capital. Then I started doing Capital Afternoons in 2019. Now I walk around supermarkets doing shopping videos. I've got celiac disease. I like to tell everyone I'm gluten-free.
I was waiting
And
for
now-
how long that would be.
And now I'm sat in this podcast studio. Is that all right?
You know what? That was actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
We're 4 minutes into recording, nearly 5, and it took you 5 minutes to say you got celiac disease.
That is the longest it's ever taken me to tell anyone.
Aside from your celiac disease,
Yeah.
we're going to be talking about movies on the Movie Dweeb Podcast.
Oh,
Who
God.
knew?
Wow. Are we? Oh, I'm not prepared.
Usually on this interview, I get people that are like very nice and airy-fairy, and they're very polite. You're like the opposite, which I love about you, because I know you take no shit.
I am nice, though.
You are the feiciest person I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't get out much.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you're like 3'2", so you're not a threat.
I give what I take.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way-
No messing around with me as well. I'm straight talking.
And like, you look lovely. I'm just going to keep bombarding you with compliments throughout this. Just
so I'm nice.
Yeah, please. I'll give you a little like back massage, whatever.
Hey, I'm lovely.
So I want to talk about film etiquette because again, I think other people would be
okay.
like, yeah, sure, whatever. But I know you'll speak the truth.
Mm.
You and your husband, like I can imagine when it comes to like what to watch on Netflix, there's probably a debate in the household.
Yeah.
Is he a pushover when it comes, like, are you like, we're watching, it's like, yeah, okay.
Well, if I don't want to watch it, we're not watching it on the main TV. And if he wants to watch something, I tell him to go and sit in the bedroom.
Oh, no, well, you got to sit little cross-legged on the bed to watch it. Oh!
Well, I'm like, I don't want to watch your golf shows. I don't see why I should have to watch that on my main TV. We only have a TV in the living room.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, we're not millionaires. We don't have 3 living rooms in our house. We just have a living room and a TV in the bedroom. So,
how often are the tables turned? How often does he say, you watch something in the bedroom?
No, he'd never tell me to go and watch something in the bedroom.
Yeah, I thought so.
No, he'd never tell me, but I am very nice and I do say, no, you put what on you want.
But you sort of jot it down like he owes me.
Yeah, if I'm making dinner, why don't you watch something on the TV that you want to watch? Or if I'm pottering around the house,
yeah,
why don't you watch that show you wanted to watch? Because I don't want to sit down at that current moment. He thinks, oh, she's so lovely, isn't she?
Is he right now like fast forwarding through every show he's not allowed to watch? Like, I've got the big TV.
Yeah, he's delighted I'm not coming home for a while because he's like, I can watch what I want. Big screen.
Well, I've got a few dilemmas from the world of cinema, and I just want your opinion on it. Okay?
Yeah.
Should we be allowed to eat loud foods in the cinema?
Oh, yeah, eat what you want.
Oh, see, I'm complete opposite to you here.
Hear me out. Eat what you want in the cinema as long as there's a chair space apart.
So wait, sorry. You're going to go with your husband to the cinema, but you'd rather sit away from him and eat popcorn?
He can sit next to me, but in a cinema chair, I have a real big problem with loud noises in my ear, like eating noises. Ew, gross.
Yes.
But in the cinema chairs, they're usually pretty big. With the sound of the cinema, you're not really hearing someone munching on those crisps, are you?
You are.
The noise that you're hearing is the rustling around of the bag.
Hate that.
Oh, do you?
Hate a rustle because... It's the only form of like entertainment where you have to listen to it at all times.
You know, I know this is a movie podcast, so I'm about to say something quite controversial.
I
actually really don't like going to the cinema.
Why have I booked you for this?
No, I do go, but I prefer watching the movies at home.
Hey, well, I suppose because you can pause it, you can go for a wee.
Because I tell you what, you're not pissing anyone off when you're rustling your bag of Doritos at home.
Well, you're not because Steve sat in a different room. You can rustle as much as you want and he won't hear a thing.
Yeah. No, I'm making snack bowls at home. When me and Steve if we're watching a movie, I make us snack bowls, drinks. We've got it all ready to go. We're loaded up.
Oh, see, my jaw's like grinding there because just the munching and the chomping. Imagine like Titanic, the ship sinking. So I'll never let go, Jack. And all you get is, well, cool, whatever. I die. I'll jump in the water with you so I don't have to hear Aimee chomping.
And I know your fiance. I don't want to be rude about her, but how loud is she eating?
She doesn't. She's very perfect in every single way. I love her to bits.
I've been at many dinners with her and I've never had this problem.
Well, I get the real her.
Oh, right, okay.
I get the real. This will all be censored.
Yeah, I was going to say. Bet you don't keep this bit in.
Well, she doesn't listen to him anyway. I can say whatever I want. She ain't listening.
Okay, so I'm saying, I think it's all right.
Yeah,
knock yourself out.
Well, then where do you stand on talking through a film? Because Alex, she'll always be like, I mean, the worst thing she does is about 18 minutes into like a 3-hour film, she'll go, I reckon he's the murderer. And I'm like, well, that's it. You've ruined the entire film for me. Even if she's wrong, I'm now watching it going, well, he's got to be the murderer. He's got to be. This
is why me and Alex are friends, isn't it? Because we have similar traits. It takes me a while to get through a movie. That's why I like watching at home, because I like to be able to pause and be like, oh, by the way, did you know? Or if my phone goes off, I'm like, oh, Cousin Kim's just texted. It's all going off in the group. And he's like, we're watching a movie. Why are you telling me about what Cousin Kim's saying?
So you're happy to talk through it?
Well, if I'm the one talking...
Do you see what I mean? He's like, no, I'm a lovely kind of gal. And now you're like, if anyone talks to me, I'll put them in a headlock.
Yeah. But sometimes I do have to say, shh, Steve, come on now. Steve, stop talking. If I'm really into something, or I'll go like a dramatic, because I don't know if you don't know, I'm obviously not dramatic. I'm over dramatic. Mm-hmm. I'll be like, oh, I've got to pause it now.
Oh, I do that all the time. Yeah. So I don't acknowledge it. I just like rewind it to a point, and I just sit there like, okay, go on. What was it you wanted? Okay, yeah.
It's now 2024 Passag when you just rewind the TV show and press pause and sit there silent and you're like.
I like to go so far back that she goes, oh, we've already seen this bit. And I'm like, yeah, I know we did, but it's your fucking fault we're here. It's your fault.
It's true.
all to ask me if we've got any Ribena in the fridge or something.
Yeah, I feel like me and Steve are quite even. He does tell me to be quiet. He's like, come on, Aim, stop talking now.
The more we carry on, the more I'm like, shall I just live with Steve and you live with Alex?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it would be cute.
It would be good.
Is the cinema a good first date?
No.
I agree with you here.
No. You can't go. Well, if you've gone for a drink before the cinema and it's going badly, then it's a good date because then you don't have to talk to them anymore.
That explains why so many women took me to the cinema on a first date.
Right?
It makes sense.
And they're like, oh, I feel sorry for him, so can't let the date end after one gin. Better
But
take him to the cinema.
So I'm like,
yeah. Ooh, oh my God, it was amazing. We went to the cinema. Said no one ever.
Oh God, what a personal attack.
Flashbacks. But yeah, I'm a big no.
You're not talking. You're just sitting parallel to each other. Like, it's horrible.
Also, I have a question, but I don't want to ask it in case it's one of your questions.
No, go on, hit me.
Do you think what movies you watch say a lot about you as a person?
I'm predominantly into like films that star like Channing Tatum and Brad Pitt, so maybe I'm just like a hunk like them as well. Maybe that's what it's saying about me.
Yeah, chick flicks you're into. Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm into. Yeah, I like
rom-coms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's not because I look like Brad Pitt. It's because I fancy him.
Yeah, sorry to break that to you.
Yeah. What movies are you into? And I'll try and deduce if that's...
I love a war movie. And I feel like that's really deep, but I do.
But again, that's because I think you're watching it going, I could survive this. I could kill everyone on that battlefield in a heartbeat.
I do think I'm like, I would be good. I also just love learning about war. Like, I think it's fascinating when you watch these, but they have to be true to life. Like, I mean, like real, based on true.
Yeah, Star Wars, you're out.
Yeah, Star Wars, I'm out. Like, Dunkirk, based on real life events.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan, based on real life events. What's the one with Daniel Craig? Defiance? Yeah, that based on true life, and I find those films fascinating. Any true to life, real life, based on true events. Those movies get me.
Where do we stand on watching a series without your partner? So you're 3 episodes in, and Steve's gone, oh, I can't watch episode 4. I'm busy. And you've waited a week, and you're like, come on.
Yeah, I'd probably watch it in secret.
No, and then what? Pretend you've not seen it when you sit down again.
Yeah.
Right, let's do some acting. Okay, so I'm Steve.
Okay.
Oh, shall we watch episode 4 of what we watching? Prison Break?
Oh, yeah, good idea.
Yeah, okay. Whoa, did you see that bit was happening?
Oh, my God, that's so weird. Didn't think that was going to happen.
That's why you're a radio presenter.
That is why I do radio.
That's why we're talking about the movies and not starring in them.
Exactly.
Ah, good.
Good. I thought that was good.
How do you reckon he'll react when he inevitably hears this?
He probably knows. He probably just is like, oh, well, at least I'm watching it.
Brilliant. So you're both faking it in this weird relationship. Yeah. He knows,
in this weird relationship. That's my marriage.
I wouldn't mind. I haven't had the gin and I'm slagging it off.
I actually, if I was really into it, I would be like, sods. I've watched it. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
But most of the time, like I know late to the party, we've just started Succession.
So have we.
Yeah. And so now it's like actually because we have really different like movie and TV tastes, like it's quite nice to sit down and watch something together. So if we find a film that we like,
the thing that devastates Alex the most is I'll get into a series, so it's like an 8-part series, say like White Lotus.
Yeah.
I love that. And then we got to about episode 6 and I was like, I just can't be arsed with it anymore. And she's like, we've literally got 2 episodes left.
Yeah,
why are we not finishing it?
Yeah.
And we still haven't. Like, we've done that. Like, Succession, I just got through so many episodes. Like, I just don't really fancy watching it anymore.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't finish it. Because I'm like, no, I will get round to it at some point.
But then you're on to the next thing.
Well, I've moved on to The Bear now.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Bear, by the way?
No. Steve watched The Bear without me.
See, now, if you'd have let him watch it in the big TV...
He did watch it in the big TV without me.
Oh, he just chose?
He just went and watched it. Every time I was out. I said, oh, should we watch The Bear? He said, oh, I've completed it. Have you, hon? Since when did that happen? Oh, when you've been out working late and stuff. I was like, oh, well, guess I'll watch that on my own then.
I'm seeing like veins popping in your temples. No. Whoa.
It's nice that he has some things to do on his own, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that's the only thing he does when he's on his own. Watching TV, I'm sure of it. Well, I think you put the world to rights there with some.
Yeah.
Are there any hot topics, any debates that you think we need to hash out in the world of movies?
People standing up. Not if you're in a premiere, fine.
Yeah.
If the movie's been out a week and people that stand up and clap at the end of it, I'm not here for.
Oh, no, that gives me the premiere because
like
the filmmakers are there in the
room.
room.
Yeah,
cheers
exactly.
For that.
Like, clap away when Zendaya is in front of you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, that should be the rule of thumb at all times. If she's walking down the streets, you applaud her.
But in a movie that's been out a week and you've just gone to see it with your mum in the cinema, why are you clapping?
Can we book a cinema trip and I want to clap for you?
Just clap.
I just want to humiliate you.
Just clap.
What should we go see?
Let's go see the new Emily Blunt Ryan Gosling movie.
Oh, Fall
Guy.
I really want to see that.
Yeah.
Because I'd say we're very much the Emily Blunt Ryan Gosling.
Obviously, yeah. People look at us and that's what they think. You look like Ryan Gosling.
Thank you. And you are a female,
and I'm
like
a woman.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah. Do something.
Yeah. I'd say we're the Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt of this room.
Yeah, for sure. And there's just the two of us in here.
But you can't knock it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll even take Emily Blunt. You could be Ryan.
Yeah, that's more like it.
You got the sort of facial hair, the stubble.
He does some stunts in that, doesn't he?
Can you do a stunt for me now?
Yeah.
I'll edit it in post.
Yeah.
Luckily, people hearing this go, fucking hell, she's amazing.
I would have roly-polied, but
whoa,
lack of movement. Look, I jumped off the ceiling then.
Whoa,
Did you see that?
she brought her own fireworks in with it.
Hang on, let me just, I can breathe fire.
What are my eyebrows? Bloody hell. We really need to stop acting. We're not brilliant at this.
No, we're really not.
We're not
Let's
brilliant.
go back to being ourselves.
Yeah, thank you. And scene.
Relaxed pose back.
One thing that you have mentioned is your love of dogs. I imagine you watching a film, you care way, way, way more about the animals than you do the humans.
Okay, here's a fact about me.
Uh-oh.
I have only ever cried at one movie in my whole life.
Right.
I do not cry at movies.
Is it Marley and Me?
Oh. It gets me every time.
You've only ever cried at one movie?
I have been close to crying.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is about the dog. It really gets me.
Bear in mind, you said your favourite genre of film is war films.
Yeah.
The most bleakest moment in humanity.
Yeah.
And no, nothing.
No. There's lumps in the throat with the war films. But there's not full-on tears.
But when the golden retriever pops its clogs.
Golden retriever goes outside and doesn't come back in. Oh, it's like someone switched on a well inside. Oh, God. Even thinking about it now.
I
makes
swear,
me emotional.
Get crying. It's a good thumbnail for the video. I can watch.
The thought of a dog.
Yeah.
The thought of dogs dying really, really. Oh.
I don't know. I thought this was a bit. You're genuinely close to crying.
I genuinely lose my mind over animals dying.
I don't know what to do. Do I have to get tissues?
No, I just can't cope. The thought of it. And now I've got an old dog, and every time it goes outside at night, in my head now, when she doesn't come in for a while, I think of every night I've been thinking of Marley and Me when she doesn't come in for a while. I think she's going to go out there and die. And it's awful. Marley and Me scarred me, and that was based on a true story.
Imagine if your dog goes out and that was the one day you invite like Owen Wilson round your house. You're like, the signs are happening.
Yeah, because you know what? I've been meaning to invite Owen Wilson round for a while. It's on my to-do list. Better get on that.
I'm going to give you a ranking system.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you 5 dogs from the world of film and TV.
Oh, okay.
And you can only put one in each rank.
Okay.
So the first one, we're going to go nice and easy. Gromit from Wallace and Gromit. Okay, so you've got S rank at the top. A, B, C, D.
Why is S at the top?
I think it means like super amazing or something.
Super tier. Okay.
Or for now, we can make it like Aimee Vivian.
Okay,
it's named after you because you're the top.
Yeah, okay.
Bear in mind, he does a lot. He doesn't talk, but he does a lot.
C.
Yeah, quite low.
It's not like, I get it. It's Wallace and Gromit, but really, I need more from him. I need more.
What more do you want from him?
No. Let's see what other options you got, and then I'll tell you what I want.
God, he's be some wonder dogs.
You did say I was feisty and I needed a lot.
Yeah, you are. I mean, you're getting me that clickbait.
Yeah.
By slagging off probably the best dog there is. Slinky Dog from Toy Story.
Oh, see? He does more than Gromit does.
That's
Slinky
mental
Dog
to say.
Hangs out the window, slings down. He can go above Gromit at B.
That is mental, by the way. Because all you said is he hung out of a window once and went, Gromit went to the moon.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've never watched Wallace and
I
Gromit.
could see it in your eyes. You went, yay, he's a dog.
Never watched Wallace and Gromit.
Well, how devastating for the dog you put in D.
Sorry. I really was close to putting Gromit in D because I'd never watched it. And now I might reorder.
We're going to put Toto from The Wizard of Oz.
Well, he can go D.
Yeah.
There's no offence to Toto, but he is a bit part.
I've never heard someone say the word Toto in such an aggressive... Toto!
Sorry.
No offence to that mug, Toto.
Well, I'm sorry, but Toto ain't tapping his red paws together to get to the Wizard of Oz, is he?
Okay, I'm happy to put Toto in D.
D, and Gromit is C, and
Slinky
Dog is B. So
Now, this one is an elite dog.
Oh, okay.
Doug from Up.
Oh, God. That's a good dog, but I don't know what dog's going to come up next.
It could be an awful
What
dog.
dog is going to come up next? Get it? No.
Oh, nice.
He's a good dog.
Oh, that was really a cute way of putting it. Oh, he's a good dog.
My name's Russell. I'm a wildlife explorer. He's going A because I don't want to leave the S. I'm hoping that something else is going to come up.
We've mentioned it.
Oh my God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I've left S for Marley.
You did very well.
Marley has got to be S.
Yeah.
What a dog.
Are you happy with that ranking?
Yeah. Marley Me is an S.
Yep.
Then you got Doug from Up as
Yep.
A. B is
Slinky
Dog. C is Gromit. And D is Toto. Yeah, I'm happy with that
I think
order.
that's a really strong list.
That's really good.
I mean, I might put Marley a few pegs lower. Just right again. Gromit went to the moon. Marley died.
Marley, real dog. Gromit, animation.
You win this round, Aimee Vivian.
Da-da.
Oh, that's it. You earned the movie.
Okay,
that's
good.
your title.
Woo, I
now.
won.
Well, that's our little podcast in a nutshell.
I love that. Thank you for having me on.
No,
and chatting
thank you for being here.
about movies and dogs.
Well, at least one of those topics you're knowledgeable on.
Yeah, dogs mainly.
Yeah.
You didn't ask me about anything gluten-free. I might go get myself a donut now.
What, you've forgotten you've got a gluten intolerance
Yeah.
just because of
Yeah,
I haven't mentioned it.
Yeah, normally that's the first thing people ask me. You're gluten-free. Like, good, said it enough.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for telling me that you're possibly going to infect yourself with carbs later.
Thank you if you've listened to all however many minutes of this. Really appreciate it. Dan is awesome. He's one of my very good friends and also is epic at what he does, chatting to all of these movie stars. And he is going to be doing his own TV show about movies soon. Just you watch this space. And also, if you want to listen to me, I'm on the radio 1 till 4 p.m. on Capital, Monday to Friday.
It got cut. That last little bit, we stopped recording. How annoying.